Anyone has any doubts? Okay, fine. Today we are going to see the DAX functions. Okay, so not DAX, it is like functions, we call it in Tableau. Okay, so we'll be learning those things. Okay, so here I would like to tell one more thing is whenever we want to create a calculated field, okay, we have to go to here, this particular option. Here we get an option called create calculated field, or we get the create parameter. So we can create a calculated field or parameter in this area. Okay. And similarly, we have analysis is there. I want to explain this as well. Okay. So let us see this one. So usually in Power BI, so if you take in Power BI, we can take like some of the columns like customer ID, customer segment. Okay. So like this, we can take a number of columns like order ID, order priority, product category, product container. So how many it is there right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So if you take one more thing, seventh one, okay? So what does it will do is, it will do the concatenation. It will make the concatenation of C. So only 6 we can show at a time. But in Power BI, there is no such limitation. So initially we can show how much? Only 6 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When it is 7 is there, the first one will be getting merged. If I add one more, for example, if I add region again, okay, then order ID also will be merged. The first column will be merged with the frequently whatever the like earlier columns we have, those will be merged and showing. Did you understand, guys?
Yes, Naveen.
Okay, so basically if you want to increase that number of columns which we can place it here, we can go to analyze option. In the analyze option we have table layout. In the table layout we can go to advanced. So how many it is there? Maximum 6 is there right now. So we can keep up to 16. So we can keep up to 16 rows as well as columns. We can keep it. Then see, now we are not getting the concatenation, but still we can keep up to 16 only. In Power BI, no such limitation. So if you keep n number of also, we get the dragging option, and so we will be like working on that. Like I mean, like we can drag and we can analyze the data. Here, so only 18 is the maximum. We can keep it in Tableau. Like we can keep some more things like row ID. Like we okay, row ID is already taken now. Shipment mode. In between also I can keep it. Up to how many we can take? It is 18 only. So more than 18 it is not possible. If you can see, sorry, up to 16 only. We cannot take 17 and all. We can decrease it, but we cannot increase it. So that is the maximum levels which we can keep it. Okay. So that's one thing I would like to say over here. And we can also get an option called create a calculated field. We can do it like from analysis tab also. We can come to analysis and we can create a calculated field, or we can do the calculated field here also. Okay. So calculated field is like, what is meant by calculated field? It could be either new column or new measure, like in Power BI terminology. Okay. Yep. So here we have discussed components, data connections, data blending on different data sources. These are the Tableau functionalities which we have discussed. Actions, filters we have discussed, sets and groups, maps we have seen. Okay. And interview questions. These are the interview questions which people can ask you max to max in Tableau. Okay. And functions. Anything else is there? Working with parameters. Yeah. Parameter. See, parameter is very, very important actually in Tableau. Without parameter, we cannot do so many things. Okay, we need a parameter. Like without parameter, we can work in Power BI. Like we can create a new table. All these things we can do it. That will be the alternative for the parameter. But here, parameters is very, very important. Okay. Like I have somewhere here parameters. Yeah. So this is what the parameter, right? The same thing it is there in Tableau also. So I just wanted to give that updates. Yeah, this is the parameter nodes, I could say. See, parameters makes reports dynamic. Okay. Visual will be showcased based on the user dynamic input, right? So what is the use of parameters? So for example, I have a use case. I have a use case like, okay, I will write it here only. Okay, requirement. I would say requirement. I have a requirement. Okay, when user selects particular measure, it has to show region wise that measure. Okay, so how do we show this particular one? When user selects particular measure, it has to show region wise that particular region wise selected measure. Okay, this is the requirement. When user selects particular measure, it has to show region wise selected measure. So how do we implement this one? So we have a region is there, and also I need to give a filter, right? How do we give that? Here, so when I select the whatever measure, like maybe sales, profit, discount, like that, I have to select it. So I will not be having sales profit like that. In Power BI, how will you do that? This one use case. Hello, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, in Power BI, how will you do that? This is the requirement. Like I will write examples also measures. Example like, okay, sales, profit, discount. So like that, we have different measures out there. Okay. So how can we do that?
Using selection panel as a bookmark. Hello?
Using
bookmarks, it can.
Bookmark selection panel.
It's not selection panel, it's selection pane. Please
Yes,
you should have that words and all clearly so that it will be easy, like other people can easily say that you are working. That names and all, it is hardly few names are there. Please remember that names. See, selection pane using bookmarks, yes, we can do that. Like for example, when I click on sales button, I get the sales. So that is fine. I don't want that way. I want using DAX functions. How will you do that? I understand that can be done through that. Okay, but I don't want that way. I want user will be selecting the filter like sales, profit, discount, or like that. He will be selecting based on that I should be getting.
We can write the calculation functions for this. Like we will do now, we'll create a table and we will showcase those. We'll take a new table and we will display as and values, display as sales, display as column. We will write the sales, profit, discount, and for
no, I'm
number
asking
1,
in
2, 3.
I'm asking in Power BI. I'm asking in Power BI.
Using switch statements also we can use.
Yeah, using switch statement, but I will not be having initially, I will not be having sales, profit, and discount, right?
Yes.
So naku ikkada chudandi. So like I have something. Sales is there. They are like different measures, individual measures. Sales is there, profit is there, like that. But I want to select that like sales, profit, like that. Okay, in Power
For
BI.
that only we will create the tables, right? We will create the table and we will showcase the 3 things: sales, profit, and we will give the numeric. And then we will create a switch function and we will call those this table from. We will give the where class and we will call this table and we will showcase like this.
Yeah. So whatever he's saying is correct only, but I'm not sure like from team 10. Okay, so who's like, did you understand what he said? Like only team 10.
No, sir.
So what is the question, actually?
The question was this one. So when user selects particular measure, okay, in the filter or slicer, it has to show region wise that particular measure output.
In that case, we are using switch function, right? Switch case.
Yeah, switch function we can do that. But I wanted to use as a filter, right? Filter I have to use. Okay, to use the filter, how can I do that? Like
We're using generate series.
Generate series, will you develop sales, profit like that?
Yeah, we can calculate along with that, right?
No, you are not getting Damodar. Actually, I have already explained these things and all in Power BI classes, but I think
selection pane also we will use.
Selection pane can be done. So I understand that selection pane can be done, but I don't want selection pane. Without selection pane, I want. So selection pane is one thing, but not always we can use the bookmarks, right? So that is the reason selection pane Apart from selection pane, any other thing?
So that case we can use parameters, man.
We can use parameters. Okay, I think there is somewhere here. I have explained that use case. So guys, I think I'm not able to understand when other people are saying answers.
In this case, filter by selection, we can use that one. No? Like,
Sorry?
group by filter by selection, that one, that function is there. You told.
So this is what I have already done it in Power BI. So when I select this one, discount I'm getting. When I select sales, I'm getting it. How I'm getting it?
Slicer.
Slicer. Who said slicer?
Sorry.
Yeah, slicer I understand. Here also I can use, in Tableau also I can use slicer. But how can I use? Before I use the slicer,
Yeah, I think sir selected value.
so I have to write, I have to create one thing. So if you can see measure selection, I have something called measure selection, sales, profit and discount. This three is there. Correct. This how I have created. I have gone to enter data and I have created
Selected
a
value.
new table. Right. In the new table, I have selected sales, profit, all these things. Then I have given this one as a slicer. Then what did I do? So I have written a switch statement here. Switch statement to switch that particular one. Whenever you select something, you have done this, right? Similarly, in order to do this particular one, we don't have enter data in Tableau. We don't have enter data or creating a new table directly on our own in Tableau here. Okay. Guys, are you following or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are following.
Sir,
If I have to use this one as a filter, selected measure, whatever, like in filter, right? I don't have anything like that. Initially here also I was not having, but I created using enter data. So this we can call it as like parameter also, like we can create a parameter. But here, in order to do that, we have to do that with the help of parameter. We can create a parameter, okay? So like we can give the name also, selected measure. Here we can give the type as a string. We can give float, integer, whatever, but we, in this case, we need string. Here I will type the list of the values. Like we have sales and we have profit and we have discount, like this. So how many hour we want, we can give it. We can change the name also. Here display as, we can give the value like this and we can change this. That is also possible. Okay, like this I have created a parameter. Now I can use this parameter as a control. Like I can select the sales, I can get it. When I select the profit, I can get it. When I select the discount, I get it. But I need to create a measure, calculated measure based upon the parameter. It has to work here. Did you understand, guys? So that is what I have done it in Power BI. If you can see, so here I have got this one using enter data. then I have used this one. But here it is working with whatever the selection it is there. As per the selection it is working. Okay, as per the selection it is working based upon the particular measure which is selected. Okay, clear? How do I do that? I can create a new calculated field. Okay, something I can give the name selected measure. Okay, here I can write the formula. Okay. So here we don't have to write like same like Power BI. If has one value of this one, if any one is selected, show me that, like that. We don't have to write this particular formula here. In which one? Tableau. Because you know, parameter always we can make single selection only. If you can see, we cannot have multiple selection in parameter. So parameter always single value only we can select it actually. So it is like we can choose discount or profit or sales or whatever. We can choose only one at a time. Did you understand? Only one at a time we can select it. Using which one? Parameter. Hello? Yeah. So this is what, like we can select only one. So we have to write parameter now. So calculation. Okay. Selected measure. Selected measure. So what is that we can write it? So we can write if we can write two ways actually. We can write if or case statement. Anything we can write it. So we have a case also. Case is nothing but same like switch. Okay. So like case will be easy in this case. I will give the case. Okay. Case expression when value. So value in the sense when sales is selected. When sales is selected, then you show me sum of sales. So here the calculation is, if you can see, when I select which one? Profit. When profit is selected, then show me sum of profit. Similarly, when discount is selected, then sum of discount, and we can do the end. Did you understand, guys? Here we have a function called case, same like switch function in Power BI. So case, that particular parameter, when sales is selected, sum of sales, when profit is selected, sum of profit, when discount is selected, sum of discount. We give this and click on OK. Then, so we can use this here. Then now you can see, when I select the sales, I get the sales. When I select the profit, I get the profit. When I select the discount, I get the discount. Guys, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is like we have written the parameter, right? In this parameter selected measure, right? In this selected measure, if sales is selected, so show sum of sales. When profit is selected, sum of profit. When discount is selected, sum of discount. Same thing we have done it like here also in Power BI. How? Here, usually has one value we have given, because if user selects multiple selection, okay, then it will be problem. That is the reason we have given if has one value of selected measure. Okay. If single value is there, it will execute the true portion. True portion is switch statement. Otherwise, it should be false statement. Okay, so like switch. So we have given sales, sum of sales, profit, sum of profit, discount, sum of discount. So that is how it works. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is like parameter. Parameter only single selection is possible. Okay, so we can do not only parameter like this, we can edit this parameter. If you want some value like 1 and display as sales, if you want, you can give that. That is also possible. Like, so you give the value like 1, 2, 3, but you want to display that for the filter purpose. Here in the filter, you want to display as like this. And if you want to give the value as a number, that this way also we can give it. Okay, so we can give like this and we can click on OK. Similarly, now it will not work because, you know, in the calculated field what we have written, when the value is sales, then show me sales, but there is no value like sales, but we have to give now 1. Okay, so when 1 is selected, it will give the sales. Again, similarly, we can give like 2. Similarly, I think we have to give their data type as I have given like data type I have given a string. So I have to give like string. Okay, now also it works. Did you understand? It is like, so we can give the parameter this way also. Or we want to display as something, we can display like this. Also we can give it. Okay, or we can take integer type also, integer. So here it is already integer right now. Now this will give error because, you know, we are giving the text here. So when you give integer, we have to give like 1, 2, 3. Okay, like this it works. Like sales, when I select sales, profit, profit, discount, discount. Okay, guys, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all about parameter in Tableau. So most of the things, if you need this kind of scenarios, we have to make use of parameter. So we cannot have enter data, creating a new table, nothing like that. We have to create a parameter and we can use that as a filter. Then we have to write a calculated field according to that. Okay. So let us see. So this is what all about parameter. So we can use the parameter from the field also. For example, I can create this one parameter, and so I can take list of values, add from another parameter. We can add from another parameter also, we can do that, or we can add from the field also. Like if I want to add a parameter like region, okay, so like add from a field, orders. So we have these are the fields showing up. For example, if I add customer ID, we will get all the customer IDs in the parameter. Okay, but it is like, so we are adding now. Today I am adding. There is one more customer ID is there. That time it will not add dynamically. Okay, so that is one thing here you want to understand. Or we can give the range also. from which range to which range we want to add, we can do that. Okay, is it clear?
But that is the case. Suppose we are running some monthly reports. So every month we are getting updated values, right? So that is case. It's not automatically updated in the parameter. What should I do?
Yeah. See, basically, if you wanted to use parameter option, then you have to go. For example, every month you are getting customer IDs, right? So we can use it in a filter, right? We can use that in a filter. Like I can take this one and I can choose as a filter. In the filter, I don't have that kind of issues. So we can get that, for example, so in the filter, you can see all of them, correct? Even it is updated also, we get it. See, parameter is, you understand the parameter and filter. Parameter is like different values which we want to enable. Like, so in future, I have sales discount and sales profit discount, and we have another measure also. How do we do that? In future, I want to add in the same parameter, one more measure, quantity I have to do. Okay.
Go
I
parameter.
go to
add
the
more.
parameter, edit the parameter. I just add one more value like 4 or something like this, and I can write like this quantity. Which one? Quantity. That's it. Quantity. It will show now. One more option it will show, but it will show nothing here. Because as per the calculation, we have given only sales profit discount, not for the quantity. Then how do we do that? We go to selected measure. Here we have to give again the condition like when for then sum of quantity. Okay, click on OK, done. Now it works. See, whatever the measure we selected, based on that it comes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So this is the use of parameter. So let us see DAX functions one by one. Like we can go to the create calculated field. Okay.
So that means parameter are used only for filtering purpose only. Create a new parameter.
Yeah. So what is a parameter? Parameters makes reports dynamic. Dynamic means we are selecting one value. Like if I select sales, I'm getting that. When I select profit, I'm getting it. What does it will do? Visuals will be showcased based on the user dynamic input. Whatever user selects, based on that it is giving. So what are that they are doing actually? Parameters are dynamic values that can replace constant values in calculations. Dynamic values means in the calculations we are keeping this parameter and that is becoming dynamic. Okay, and we can do the same thing in calculations, filters and reference lines. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So that is nothing but parameter. Okay, so only single selection is possible in Tableau, and in Power BI we can change it. In the slicer option we get the drop down. There multiple selection will be coming, but there is no use. If we want to use the parameter, we want to use the single selection only. Okay. On multiple selection we can write the switch state. Sorry, what is that? In Power BI we can use that has one value, all these things. So if multiple selection is there, it will give the blank. Like if I select multiple selection, it will be given blank in Power BI. So that can be done. But in Tableau, we don't have that option only. Okay. So when we want single selection only, then only. So here, this is like in Power BI, we don't need this one. Okay. Did you understand, guys?
How to know the calculator? Is this calculated field or is directly coming from data? How to know this?
Sorry.
We are creating calculated field, right?
Mhm.
So in the dimensions, how to know that one? Is this a calculated field or some directly that dimensions? How to know? There is
Okay.
separate symbol or?
Yeah, symbol will be there if you can see. Okay. So here, if you come down to here, yeah, here there is a equal to symbol, right?
Yes.
So that is nothing but calculated field.
Okay.
Okay, here also like this calculated. So whatever, whenever you do the calculated field, that will be like showing, and parameters will be displayed in the separately.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody has any doubts? Okay, fine. So let us see. I think you need to rejoin the meeting. Okay, once you rejoin the meeting, we will start the calculated. I mean, these functions. Okay. So we have these functions. All the functions are there. These are the all the functions we have it. Out of which, so we can go and learn it by category wise, like number functions, like string functions, like that. We will see. Just join the meeting. Okay, we can discuss these functions.